It's the off mic switch that I had. Sorry, my bad. Okay, let's get back here into the farm.
It's the off mic switch that I had.
Yeah, now I can hear myself talking, so...
Okay, let's get back here into the farm. It's the off mic switch that I had.
I gotta,
I can hear myself talking.
I gotta mute everybody. I muted that one. That one's muted. That one's muted. Okay. I can see myself talking. That's good. Let's crank this back a bit to there so I'm not too hot. And let's see where our... Yeah, so let me go into the sound. I gotta play with the sound here in the game. Sorry, I haven't streamed it for quite a while, so we're a little rusty. There we go. There's a truck filling up with water. We've got, oh yeah, so this is a Mac R truck. I'll continue tapping through the things. Here's the tractor I'm using for spraying this field. Here's a tractor I bought for seeding. It's by Versatile, which is Manitoba. This is like $96,000 for a 330 horsepower tractor. And it is articulated and turns like a tracked tractor. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I am spraying, so let's get back to here. Start this guy up. Control S. Let's get the... where's the spray one? Spray 28. We're spraying 28. Come saw. Okay, is our spray on? Our spray is on. So let's chug along here. So, like I said, this is Edgewater. I have my mic off. This is the Edgewater map. It came out a year ago, I think. It's by a developer and part-time farmer in southeast Saskatchewan. It's situated, modeled after southeast Saskatchewan. Crops, equipment, all sorts of things like you would have there, including the ability to swath your crops, particularly canola. That is where you, rather than harvest the crop, you go through with a cutter and cut the canola into swaths, and then you go back after with a combine and you pick up the swaths and feed them through the combine and get the canola and straw out. It's a process they use, maybe they did not quite so much, but they used to use a lot out there for if you're just to the timing of the crop, really. If you're trying to take in, I think what I just described is if the season's running late and you want to stop the canola from drying and just start it from growing and just get it ready to harvest, then you go through and swath it all and let it lie there for a bit, and then you can go through and grab it. Or I guess if you're trying to spread it out, I don't know, maybe you could swath, maybe you can swath when you, maybe swathing you can do when it's raining, and harvesting, no, it'd be the opposite, but I don't know. It's something you can do, and that's kind of cool. So we do it on this map. I've got cows too. I'll show you what I have. I've I've got some production facilities. I've got a biogas plant. That was that loud thing that was by my pickup truck, which takes silage and manure, among other things. It's also taking in straw. It takes silage and manure. The manure and straw, I don't dump into it. What it does is it looks at the manure and straw, that the manure that's being produced by your barn, and it automatically moves that from the barn to here, because it doesn't appear in my pit anymore, like in the barn. So, and straw, similarly, when I dump straw into the cows so they can produce manure, then it starts using the straw unless I turn it off, which I have deactivated that. So silage and manure, and where does the silage come from? The silage comes from a silo, small stave silo that converts hay into silage. I'm out of hay, but that's okay. In fact, I should probably take a load of silage and sell that somewhere. We're out of space. I'm also making straw accessories. Straw accessories, you take straw and water, you make basically made hats and bags and crates, and big profit in this. And then I have a general production facility that does things like makes spaghetti and oat drink, barley flour, butter, cheese, all these things. I'm running out of some supplies, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll carry on here. Oh, and the animals. I was going to show you the animals I have. I have cows, just cows on here. I think 240 is the quantity that goes in here. Some younger ones, but I think these do milk too. I've just got them on hay, 80% rather than TMR. I can't be bothered doing TMR. It's just a pain. They produce slurry, and I spray the slurry on the fields, and everybody is happy. So that's my thing. I just thought I'd do a stream. It's a snowy day. Let's do the weather again here. What's our weather now? The weather now is mist. Temperature of -4, wind from the east at 14K, humidity is 95. Yeah, we had snow last night, 15 to 20 centimeters of snow, and then about an hour ago, light snow changed to light rain, and now it's, I'm not sure what. I talked to my sister in Toronto, which is west of here, upwind, except no, the storm. Anyways, the storm still managed to hit them first. They got 15 centimeters of snow, and then they had theirs changed to rain faster and stayed as rain. She got up in the middle of the night looking outside, and there was tons of snow all over the place. And she got up this morning around 9 and looked outside, and the snow was all gone. So welcome to winter in Toronto, and welcome to climate change. Climate change, for those of us that are into the science, is a gradual warming of the environment, but also because of this gradual warming, it's upsetting the balance between all these systems and changeable weather, so we can expect more storms, more variation. So I'm spraying fertilizer. If you look at the bottom left chart, you can see green. This is going to be green there. So what I normally do is I mulch sometimes after I've taken in a crop, and then I plant the crop, and I'm using air drill seeders, so I don't have to cultivate. Plant the crop, or no, I mulch maybe, and I spread a layer of fertilizer, slurry and or just manure, and then plant, and then go after this thing, which has sort of a see and spray type of technology where it applies fertilizer as needed, as you can see in the top left. it looks at, after you've planted, it looks at the field. If we look here in the fields, I can show you what we have for field data. Come on now. So it looks at the type of soil that you have and the crop that you've planted, and then it decides and the nitrogen requirements for the crop, and then it sprays accordingly. You can also see a seed rate, which is proportional to the type of soil. There's a yield that you can expect. These are all sort of just rough estimations. The nitrogen level, you can see this is where we're spraying, and pH. I have to spread lime on some of these fields. I think my fields were all okay. I only had to spread lime on a couple. So that's where that we're at. Oh yeah, and these are the fields I have. I bought all these. And I'm on a multiplayer version of this with my friend Vendor, and I think I've got the same fields plus this one over here. 43, and he is up here. What does he have? I think he has some of these. Not a lot of fields though. I've got way more fields than him just because I'm keen. I don't have a full-time job like him. Over here's another farm, and if we were multiplaying with somebody, Taz over here, but he's not with us. He's not with us anymore. I mean, he didn't die. He's not playing with us anymore. He has problems. His problems with the access to the server. We're not sure how. I don't know. The passwords are working, and now the passwords aren't working, and you know, there've been some glitches with it. So what I do is there's some mostly grass over here on the multiplayer, so I just use the grass fields over there. But 2 of us so far. I don't know if we'd ever expand more than 2 on multiplayer. Ah, and here is somebody following me. Tentative, but thank you for the follow, my friend. Tentative tum. I need to find a way to turn that down, I guess, but oh no! Here's somebody they have to block. They want a promotion. The price is lower. The quality is guaranteed. Flexible and convenient. Sorry for bothering me, but you are bothering me. Nope, not interested. I am not interested. Would you like to follow, or do I need to ban you, or are you good? I mean, you did bother me. Oh, I guess I don't have to go up there, do I? I was looking, do I have to do it at the end? No, we're good. Okay. But I have no desire to pay somebody to promote my channel. There's no benefit to me to my channel being promoted. I'm quite happy with my channel as is, but thank you anyway. If you're still there. Let's put something in here. Bad joke, eh? That's, well, I guess you can't really say a bad joke is a dad joke is a bad joke because that's just the way they are. I'm looking outside. I look over my monitor and then other side of my living room through the balcony doors and over the railing, and about 2K away or whatever is downtown Ottawa. Allegedly, I can't see it anymore through the mist. So I have this is a 28 meter sprayer. I had a 24, and yeah, I just decided, wait a minute, I could do a bigger one. Actually, let's look at the contracting. We'll probably get some more cash for. Cash here. Contracts. Fertilizing. Somebody wants me to fertilize. Oh, they're only going to pay that. $1,200 to fertilize a field. It's not a big field. Oh, maybe we'll get more contracts later. Contracts are a good way when you're starting off in this game. It's a good way just to get going. You can, you don't need any equipment or anything. You just take contracts and you lease. They lend you the equipment and just take a few thousand off the contract, or like a percentage. Not that much. And usually, when it's like 95% completed for grain, how much grain you're supposed to get or something, um, they say you're done and you get to keep the rest. So if you got a silo or something on your farm, well, you just take those, take a small load back. That's your stuff. Eventually, you get enough that you can buy an equipment. In this game, usually new farmer mode. I think even in a start from scratch, like you can start off with not a lot of equipment and land, but move your way up. I prefer to start on a map in this game on Farm Manager, because then you're given a bag of money and that's it. No equipment, no fields, because otherwise you start off with a bag of equipment and 3/4 of it is stuff that I don't want. Equipment for tedding hay and stuff like this, and I might not even want to ted hay, so it's stuff you got to sell and then just buy more stuff. So that's what I do. So I think we are already finished this one, are we? Let's look at our map here. I'm pretty sure it's happy. Yield nitrogen. Yeah, we're happy. We missed a little corner there. Oh well. Okay, so I've got a spreadsheet that I use for these. So that was 39, so that's seeded and it is ferted. Who am I going to do next? 4. And 4 is going to be wheat, and I'm going to seed it and then fert it. So let's get this up in there. I'm pretty sure I know where 4 is. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the map. 4, yeah, so 4 up here. So let's drive up here and park near 4. We've got enough. Yeah, 4 is half the size of, yeah, it's a fraction of the size. 4 is about 4 hectares, and the one I just did is almost 8 hectares, and I used just over half a tank, so we'll be good. I don't need to get more fertilizer. Well, I should be driving on this side of the road, eh? Or not in the UK. I turn traffic off on these maps. I just get tired of it. Okay, so I'll park this thing here like that. Okay. And then we tab. Oh, we get here to this guy. Isn't this pretty? Let's see if we can turn up the vehicle volume a bit here. Um, uh, how's that sound? Oh, that's a pretty good sound, actually. We could even make it louder. Uh, that up there, that down there. Okay. How's this sound? Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty cool. You can also ride in the cab like this. I added this unit on the freight. It's just cosmetic. Basically does nothing. The controls may do something. Let's see when I go into reverse. What do we do? Nothing. Oh, that. We shift forward and reverse. Oh, did we use the clutch? I think we did use the clutch. It only goes 32. This is the limit of this thing. It doesn't go very fast. It's got these big kick-ass double tires. But this is by the Versatile. I think this was one built from until 82. This particular model is an older model. From Manitoba, Canada. Popular line. A lot of the farmers use it. Okay. Okay, so let's put this down. I missed the sign there. Let me see where it was. Okay, and let's see. We're going to have. Oh, I have to turn this on. Okay. We're going to have auto width, and we're going to go to. We're sewing. So let's do sew. I mean, it's just they never match up, so I just pick. The edges never match up. So I just pick one. Okay, so look here. Let's get this up here. Lower the seeder, and we're going to do wheat. Okay. Oh, we've hardly got any seed. Well, we can probably get enough to get to the other end of the field, and then we can... then we can drive over the farm and fill it again. Takes us a while to get up to speed, eh? Well, maybe it's dragging more because we're not even really on the field here. We're off on the edge. Are we in fact seeding? Yeah, I think we're seeding. Let's look here, see what we think we're doing. We think we are... Yeah, we think we're seeding, and we think it's wheat. So we're good. Whoa, the mist is getting thicker. Oh, it's snowing now, I think. Let's do another weather check here. Mist? Nope. It's not mist, it's heavy snow again. Heavy, wet snow. Wind from the east. Humidity is 95? No. Well, let's wait till... Well, should have changed the weather thing. When was the last weather one? 12:19? Well, maybe only changes once an hour. That's me turning off the... Okay, put it up. And we'll go get more seed. Okay, we good? We're good. Okay. Now see what this one does? Look at the way this thing turns. Nice, eh? I'm going to, on my multiplayer, I think I'm going to get rid of one of my deer. I've got 2 John Deere, one for, well, actually, I have, let me look at what I've got. I can get rid of my smaller John Deere and replace it with that one. And the larger one I have, which is, I think, this one here, which the double tracks, I've got that, and it's probably, I don't know what I have, maybe 4 something horsepower. I can replace with one of these guys. This is the one I have that's 95, and then this one I can be, you know, 583 horsepower. Now it's not cheap, $352,000, but damn, it's a cool looking tractor, and it's articulated, so this is going to, you know, this is going to turn on a dime again. So, looking forward to that. I can't play on the map right now, the multiplayer map, because it's on a server that my friend runs, and he's been away for a month. Server did pretty good, but there was an automatic Windows update, I guess, and it didn't come up. He wasn't able to get it to come up again, so that was only last week. No problem. I'm already caught up on the server. We're in, I think on that one, we are sitting in November. All his crops are in. All my crops are in. Our fields are all sprayed with... Oh yeah, we have to open this. Open that flap so that we can get more seed. Turn on cedar, turn on cedar, turn on cedar. I'm looking to see, are we under it? There we are. Start filling. Oh, we just go through the lid. We'll just move it like that. So I'll be right back. I'll do a bio break here and warm up my coffee. So, oh yeah, I got a mute button. Don't go away. Okay, forgot my coffee. Sleemy. I wear this hat not because I want to look like a farmer or I'm having a bad hair day, but because the light coming in over my balcony can be quite a contrast. You know, the bright sky and then trying to look at the monitor. It's kind of squinty with my old 77-year-old eyes, so this is better. Okay, let's go back to the field. So there's where I keep all my straw and stuff. There's the planter for corn. Oh, I should have done a tour, eh? Let's do a tour. Anyway, a flatbed for getting straw. This is the facility that makes hats and bags and straw crates and sells them for a slightly unrealistic profit. And then this is the, well, sorry, that's the warehouse. This is the place that actually processes the straw. So you dump water and straw in the back. This is the production facility that makes, you know, soy milk and butter and all sorts of stuff like that. Possibly not that realistic. There's a little market stall I have where I can sell stuff. I just can't be bothered going anywhere else. Here's my house. A dog house next to it. Don't know where the dog is. Got a baler. Got a roller slash mulcher slash grass roller. There's the thing that does the swathing. There's the cow thing. You can see the biogas plant there. This is the big silo that makes silage. My gas and my... Do I need gas? We could get gas. I guess we could get gas. Could we? There we go. Let's refuel while we're here. I bought a pickup truck, which is probably more expensive than I should pay for a pickup truck. But I bought a nice fancy one. It's got a hitch and all sorts of stuff on the back, so I can pull stuff around. But I basically got it because there is a tank on the back that I can fill with diesel. How about repair? The top right, you can see tractor 1.7%, seeder 8%, so nobody really needs repairing. And I'm not really sure what happens when things do need repairing in this. So, cows, all the cows. There's miscellaneous headers and stuff parked there. Swathers and my grass mowing, and big header for crops, and the pickup for the... There's a swather, and there's the pickup for after you swath. There's a big trailer for slurry. There's a nice big trailer that spreads manure around. And of course, there we go. Combine case is a nice one. I'm not sure if there's anything nice. I should check every once in a while, I guess, to see anything good to buy used. Keep forgetting how to get there. No, I don't want that. I want this. Used vehicle sale. This thing, a bale wrapper, no. Conveyor, no. And honeybee header, I've got a header. This is what? It's only 9 meter. It's small. Owned items. I got a lot of stuff. And I got 400,000. And what's my... Should I be paying this down? Where's the dollar? Where's the dollar signs thing? Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. There we go. Loan. Oh, minus 460 loan. So what am I paying in interest? Not a lot, but I suppose I could pay the loan down. Maybe I'll do that after when I get up to $1 million. It's nice having a buffer of money there. See, so we got up to 31 in this. It's not it doesn't race down the road, but I guess when they were building it, is that, you know, do we need to race down the road? No. Okay, well, fine then. Just checking. Okay, so spread this out. Okay. Lower it. And then turn it on. Now we've got the advantage here that we don't seed outside the boundary of the field. Because normally if you did that, if you lowered and started seeding, see the way this thing just... It's so agile. I really have to add this to the multiplayer. I don't think we've, let me actually go to my, I'm going to go to my file where I've got all my mods. Pardon me for wandering off and checking this, but I just want to double check to make sure before I forget. Do I have, no, I'm not. I'm looking at the Edgewater file. Versatile, no, versatile nh.zip, which I believe is open archive, and that gives me mod description. Versatile New Holland four-wheel drive tractor. And I don't really like it because it seems like I am cheating if I'm using a new, because they've taken a New Holland and they've just slapped versatile on it. I'm not that happy with that. I mean, you can if you want, but I think it's here. We can look. Well, sorry, I could have. We can look here. This one here. See, it's the same as the New Holland. So mod, but no, maybe New Holland is making the versatile ones. That's true. I never thought to check that because sometimes what happens is a company gets sold and then just the other people start just making them, branding them. See the way we can turn with this? I'm so happy I found this tractor. I could do a mod file, I guess. I think I can. Maybe I think I can upload them. I can probably put them in a folder on Google Drive and then just share the link to the folder. I think I can do that. I'm trying to think on my multiplayer. I don't think I even need the big horsepower that I have. I think the only reason that I got the big John Deere is because I like the way it looks. But which I mean, when you're starting out on a map, you look at the size of the fields on the map, and then you decide. Well, you decide what do you want to get into. What kind of crops or animals or whatever you want to do. And then, okay, so what are the power requirements? What are the equipment requirements for that? Like if it's huge fields or little fields, what size of equipment do you need? And then you sort of look at okay, so this is the most power hungry one of all the equipment I'm going to need. So I therefore need a tractor that has, 10% more than that power. Or the capability to update to it when I eventually get there. Yeah, we are just chugging along here. Now watch this. So we get here to this, and we go like comme ça. Now look at that. Look at that turning. Isn't that awesome? And then we go comme ça. We basically turned on a dime. was talking to my son the other day about jobs and trades and stuff like this. Both my kids, they've got kids growing up, you know, what do you want to be, where you want to go, and stuff like this. And it used to be, I guess, the parents, all parents, dreamed that their children could be lawyers or doctors or nuclear physicists or something like this. The higher in university, it seems like your kids went, then that was two things, I guess. It was a guarantee for you that your kids probably would be, financially well off, and it also was a measure of success for you, that you were able to, make enough money to be able to give your kids the best education possible. And now we've discovered that having a university education doesn't really guarantee that much, and not everybody is interested or suited for a university education. And the marketplace doesn't necessarily need just that, especially since we're seeing how many houses are the housing starts that we need across Canada now. We've been taking in immigrants for years and years, which is a good thing. I mean, that's how a country grows and gets more competitive than its neighbors, is by more and more workers and various levels. They don't all have to be doctors. And several years ago, the various experts started telling the government that you've got to slack off. You've either got to slack off or you've got to crank up infrastructure. And we don't just mean build more houses, we mean build roads to connect the houses and build schools and hospitals and libraries and like the whole infrastructure for people to live. Oops, I hit the wrong button. And now the government is finally admitting that, yeah, I guess we should have been doing that. So big bucks going to provinces to promote housing. And apparently only 5% of immigrants actually go into construction, so there's a big need for construction tradespeople, carpenters and plumbers and electricians and cabinet makers and roofers, the whole thing, and good money in it because there's a big demand for it. So yeah, I guess we'll keep right on going on this. So how are we doing the seeds? So we may it's a seed rate. It's a variable seed rate. It's a low rate. Auto. 180 seeds per square meter. Top left, 180 seeds per square meter. I think the barley was a lot higher, but it depends on the soil too. So am I going to be able to do this? I guess. Yeah, I guess I can. We'll see how well we can spin around at this end here. Oh, I have to go to the I have to go straight through to the other side anyway. So we'll just carry on here, chug it along. So people, hopefully, we got anybody here? Is anybody there? Let me just stop and go to this channel here and check my. That's connected. That's connected. And that's connected. So everything should be happy. We're just not seeing viewers. Why are we not seeing viewers? Streamer. Bot. No, I'm streamer at the bottom. Ah, why you ask? Hi, why you ask? I wasn't sure if anybody was there. Here's my why my timer's not kicking off? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Mr. View. Let's try this. Well, that works. That works. So why did the other one not work? True Stream Chat General. Sorry, we're just trying to tinker around here. Don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these timer things going. They're not popping up. I'll try one more time here. Hmm. Don't know. Don't know. Let's try something. Let's just stop that for a second, and then let's start it again. We'll see what happens. So I got podcasts. I've been starting to read my stories on Ravens on my Substack, which has already popped out the address there, and also on a number of different channels. On as Ravens Readings, Raven apostrophe S Readings, on TuneIn, on Spotify, on Pocket Casts, and also as a channel on my YouTube here. So connect. Let's connect that thing. Okay. That looks like it worked. That looked like it worked. Okay. So I think everything worked. One more time. Oh well. This works. Okay, so we turn that off as we're going to cross here, and we're going to carry on with this versatile tractor. I'm having my doubts whether, there, turn it back on again. I'm having my doubts whether I'll be able to swing around at the end. We'll see. Oh, I probably can. Because this one goes... It's an articulated tractor, so they're probably more expensive, although this one is not. The top left, that little blue thing behind the tractor means that it's turned on. See, now we're doing 300 Cs per minute because it's probably different soil. 282, so yeah, depending on what the soil looks like. So once this one is finished, I think I've got to I'll have to fertilize this one. What time is it? It's 1:10. What have we been doing here? Hour and a minute. So maybe I'll do another half hour, but it's going to be lunchtime at some point in my life. I can see vaguely, I can see the downtown Ottawa, like 2K away, 3K away in the, through the, are we misty again? Weather said it was snowing, but I think it's snowing less. Maybe we're back to misty. I remember years ago in Toronto, they had the APTN network. I guess they still have the APTN network, but the APTN network, Aboriginal People's Television Network, probably had at midnight. Was it every night? Maybe weekends. They would have a movie and a bingo, just like we used to have years ago up north on our local TV channel. They would play a movie and they would do draws for bingo. I guess you got the bingo cards at the grocery stores or something. I can't remember where you got them from. And they would do bingo draws. And one time they also had a chef up there, they had somebody cooking, and he was cooking native dishes. And one of the native dishes he did was he said, "Yeah, we're gonna cook tube steak, which was slices of fried bologna." And he was quite serious. He was not being derogatory. He says, "No, no, we eat a lot of this." And probably not. Well, a lot of salt and nitrates in bologna, but Misty. It was Misty did it. So it was Misty doing the movies. So this young woman. I have no idea where Misty is now. So I'm not sure what happened there on the left. Why did that not get planted? I think it's planted. This says crop type wheat, growing 1 of 7. Yeah, blah 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 blah. And what do we get here when we stand here? Soybeans. Why do we have soybeans? That's interesting. I mean, it was soybeans, but we sometimes the ground is... See, sometimes the ground is slightly different and the game gets upset, but... Let's try, see, there was some dit there, too. As if it also didn't go... Let's see what happens here, whether the little bit extends, and then I think what I'll do is I'll just come at it crossways. So it's Saturday here in Ottawa. Oh, I'm missing hockey. I wonder what time it starts. Professional Women's Hockey League in Canada is cool. Professional meaning I think they get like 50,000 a year or something. They actually get a salary, and it's a lot of the players are players who have played in women's Olympic hockey teams, and so they're good players. I like the hockey. It's good hockey. It's hard hitting. Now they don't drop their gloves and sticks and start beating the shit out of each other. So it's not like NHL. But they told the refs when they were designing the game. They said they want the permission, that they want to be able to hit each other, to check each other into the boards, that sort of thing. So. Isn't that interesting? So we're not planting there. Why are we not planting there? I wonder what the hell's happened. Ooh, I think this was a field. This might have been a field that I... Not sure what's happening there. This may be a field that I had done by hand, was it? It was, I had, I thought I had hard-coded this for soybeans and then didn't like it, so then or not for soybeans, for beets, didn't like it, so then I said, no, let's just put something else here. Let's just pretend something was planted. So we pretended soybeans was planted, but... Well, that's interesting. I wonder... Let me look at my equipment and see what I need for stuff I've got stuff I've got. See, there's the welcome thing. The other one's not popping up. I had 3 of them popping up, I think. Yeah, today. I don't know. I'm confused here. I don't understand why those other things aren't working. Let's do a joke. What the hell? There. Embezzlement. These are so bad. So I've got this thing and it needs 130 horsepower. So why don't we do that? Why don't we go to the farm here? Take this little tractor. Get rid of that. Okay. So we're going to try and see if we can fix this field. Maybe we just need to plow it again. This is a subsoiler. Subsoilers are usually better than plows. You can see they just go down below the soil and just the surface. They just cut. They're sort of a T-shaped thing. It gets itself down by the surface. There's a bit of a slope to it to drag it down, and it doesn't turn the ground over so much as just loosens it a bit. So maybe we just have to make this a field again. Maybe it doesn't really realize it's a field. Okay. So, we're going to allow create fields. And then we're going to lower it. And we're going to go across like that. Okay. Fingers crossed that this actually did something. It didn't destroy things. Let's just leave that guy there for now. And let's just tab over to wherever the hell we are. Okay, cedar off. Cedar on. Cedar off. Think we fixed it. All right. Okay, let's go to this little guy. Let's take this back. Cute little tractor, eh? I like these. I like the stack they have too. See the way the stack, if you step on the gas, the stack goes higher and higher and higher. This exhaust goes higher and higher and higher. I can hear the clunk, clunk, clunk as we drive too. Oh, it's clear now. I can mostly see downtown. That's cool. Okay, we can drop that. A couple little supports that pop out at the back. So I got two of these tractors just because they were cheap, and they're just little workhorses of the farm. So I just buy them with no options other than guidance steering and weights, wheel weights, and then that's it. Okay, Q, get out of it, and then go over to the tab, 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 tab. Go over here and do more. Hey, Crusher, how you doing, my friend? I just saw you there. Oh, you just popped up there. How you doing? Thought I'd do a stream. I've got my, I've been doing some podcasting lately. I've got my Substack. Now, what do we have? Yeah, that one probably works. Doing good here. I've been writing more on my Substack, and I've been reading some of my own stories up there, plus some classics like I want to say Stephen Hawking. Oh, here we go, and we're not even planting. Some classics. Stephen Leacock, Sunshine Sketches, and some P.G. Woodhouse, Jeeves and Worcester. And I've got them on there, and then I've now added them to my channel here up on YouTube, and as Raven's Readings, RAVEN''S, and also on TuneIn and Spotify and Pocket Cast. So, been doing good. And you, what do you? Oh, why did we? Oh, Jesus, I did it again. I didn't even turn the streamer on. Didn't even turn the cedar on. Obviously, I can't talk. I can't talk and farm at the same time. So, what have you been up to? You've been playing any new games? I've been playing a lot, but not streaming a lot. There we go. Now we're going. MS Flight Sim. Oh yeah, I know. Well, I know. I mean, I've been addicted to this farm sim and addicted to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. I've got a friend in Alberta. We normally get together Saturday and sometimes Sunday morning, farming and coffee on a multiplayer. Just two of us. We talk about getting a third person, but it's hard to coordinate on a multiplayer map. It's hard to find somebody you get along with and who wants to do similar style of farming and has a similar, I guess, demands for time in that. So hard to do. Can you do flight sim? Can you do flight sim multiplayer? Excuse me, burp. I'm just about to finish this. What am I next? I'm not sure what my next field is. You'd have to, yeah, I mean, you'd have to do Discord. If you use Discord, then you could pretend you're just on a radio channel. Well, yeah, that might work. You could, yeah, you could be like that'd be a tower, tower frequency, and somebody could be, oh, geez, yeah, but you don't think you need dispatcher or stuff like this, but switching to tower frequency, and that'd just be a different voice channel. Okay, so I think I've done this field. Let me look here at the field, see if we're happy. We are, well, we're all green. I think we've planted something. So this was, I do a spreadsheet for this thing. So this is 4, so I have seeded. And now next I have to fertilize. And what's the one after this? The one after this is 41. Where will be barley. So let's leave our equipment down at 41. So I've been writing on Substack several times a month. I've been doing podcasts several times a month. I've been doing, thinking about I'm listening to some podcasts on writing, how to write. So I'm getting back into it. Frankenmuth. Oh yeah, we were on. I think, is this a 4 times map? I can't remember if Edgewater is a 4 times map. Where is 4? Is 4 right here? What was next? 41. We played on Morris. Another Alberta one, another Saskatchewan one, huge. It was okay for multiplayer, but the problem was, I guess, that you'd go in with a couple of people, go in with three people, and you'd run you run combines for together for like an hour, and you're still not finished the field with three of you doing combines. So, and the people on there got quite fancy with course play and auto drive and stuff like that, and I don't like to do. I don't like to use course drive and auto play and hired hands. I want to go old school. I just want to do it myself, and adjust adjust the days so that I have enough time to do what I have to do. You know, this is noisy, but this is the handy dandy biogas plant. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this guy. I want to spray this field with fertilizer. So, this is precision farming. Okay, so I use guidance steering. I do use something. I have guidance steering, but that's it. Okay, so this one on. And let's do spray 28. Uh-oh. Precision farming is fun. It's just a little pickier, in terms of you've got to manage the environmental score. A good environmental score gives you good feedback. You use air drill. You don't cultivate because cultivating disturbs the soil. You get runoff, loose fertilizers, bad for the environment. So you just use the air drill and just bang it in. So it assesses your pH, that you buy an assessment. You have to pay to get your land tested. Once your land is tested, then different kinds of soil, better for different crops, different requirements for fertilizing and stuff, different seed rates depending on what the soil is, yield varies, nitrogen needs, pH needs and stuff, and so it's kind of fun. Okay, so there we're spraying nitrogen. It shows you the rate there, liquid nitrogen fertilizer application. So depending on the um, particular configuration of that soil that we showed. Did I do a Christmas? No, I did not do the Christmas event. No, never did. I think it's still running, isn't it? No, I haven't. I haven't streamed. I haven't. Well, and I haven't. I haven't played ATS. I can't even remember if I bought Kansas. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just sort of buying the DLCs and not playing that much. I'm really waiting for another DLC for ETS2 for Europe, but I'm not sure what the next one is. I bought the Balkans one and then I gave it back because it wasn't compatible with ProMods. ProMods just overwrote it, and I would like using ProMods, so there's no point. And I think ProMods perhaps has been updated now so that the two play together, so I should look. Yeah. I thought they had actually I thought they had merged. Maybe they haven't, but I'm gonna have to fold this up now to get around here. But yeah, if they haven't, then I'll. ProMods Canada is sort of meh. I would hoping that they would have developed more, but I don't think they have a lot of people on the team doing ProMods Canada. So it was fun, driving, big lumber trucks up through BC and stuff like that. But then it's okay. Well, we're done now. Okay, so let's get rid of this map up here, and we can still see the application levels up there. Ooh, what's happening here? Why are we not? Oh, we're. What is our nitrogen level here? What's growing here? Wheat. Nitrogen is already perfect, so we don't need to spray here. Nitrogen good. Nitrogen good. Yeah, I'm looking at the map. pH. Nitrogen is hunky-dory, so I don't need to do this one. For whatever reason. Maybe it's the crop that I had in here before. Maybe I left it as a... because I did sort of a manual easy dev type thing. Okay, well, let's mark this one as fertilized. And 41. There we go. My versatile tractor. $41 is going to be barley. What have we got? Wheat. Barley. There we go. Lower seeder. Okay, and turn on seeder. And away we go. Well, I was going to watch hockey. When's the women's hockey on today? PWHL schedule. Saturday the 13th. Oh, Ottawa and Toronto. Oh, and they're playing now. And it is 2-0, and it's 4:18 of the first period. Okay, so I'll go for another. Well, I think I'll have some lunch and I'll go watch hockey. PWHL. It's on YouTube, which is nice. Live on YouTube. They don't save. I thought they saved the old ones, but they don't. But anyways, here I am with my versatile tractor. So I think that's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to have some lunch. We'll put a joke up here. Look at the weather. We'll do a stats. And I'll fade away. So thank you very much, everybody, for viewing, for cheering, for chatting, for subscribing if you want. And go look for my podcasts either on my where's my welcome thing? Doodah. This one. Either on my Substack, or you can also look on Ravens, Raven apostrophe S readings on on this channel here, and also on got my readings up on TuneIn, on Spotify, and Pocket Casts. So I'm having fun doing some readings and writings. So take care, my friends. I'll be up again sometime this week. So have a nice afternoon. If it snowed a lot, go out and enjoy the snow, other than shoveling. Take care. Ta-ta for now.